Now, what I wanted to show you here was the unit mix, right? So I put all the units in 5x5. This is what is at the facility: 5x5, 5x10, 10x10, 10x15s, 10x20s, 15x30s, 10x25s, and 5x15s. All right, this is what he has as his unit mix. So it comes out to actually a little bit over 11,000 square feet, 11,175. And so we ran the prices. Basically, his prices are, this is what his prices are. He really has his prices, because I got his prices right off the website. He has them at, normal rate, but he's not leasing them out. He's not managing them, so it's not getting leased up. So he has them at around 60 cents a square foot, right? So he has them at 30, 42, 73, 90, 106, 125, 145, and 58. Kind of mixed up the unit mixes, but we are going to be increasing the rate to 70 cents. And even if it's a mismanaged property, even if it's 25% full, we are going to be charging the rate that should be charged, right? Based on what we found from the competition. Actually, our prices are cheaper than the competition. And so we're going to push it up there. And then what we're going to do is just make sure that we are marketing the property properly. I mean, he's not doing any marketing at all. So we will start doing that immediately. And we do that by creating an online presence and doing online marketing. So this is where we're going to get the prices to. This section right here is where if you could add new construction, but we can't add anything. So obviously we don't do anything on that section. And this is just like what it is right now, right? So even it's filled, this is what it's filled to right now. He shouldn't be making about $4,000. So when you see what he should be making versus what he is making, remember that in the info page, he's only making 32,000. But what he should be making based on his occupancy rates is 4,000. So he should be making around 48,000 a year, and he's only making 32. When I see that and hear that, what I hear is that the economic occupancy versus the physical occupancy are very different, right? And that to me just means that it's not managed properly. He's not doing what he should be doing. Okay, so that is basically the unit mix. And then also I went and I put the competition here, right? I put Secure Care, Public Storage, AAA, Augusta Lock, all here. I didn't fill all this information out, but you can, you should really get all this information. Do they check credit check cash or whatever? I haven't done that yet. And then and then I went through and just analyzed 5x10s, 10x10s, all the units that we have here. I analyzed what the competitors are doing as well too, right? So we can see Secure Care has a 5x10 for 43, a 10x10 for 71, a 10x15 for 88, a 10x20 for 110, and then no 20 and no 20x30s or anything like this. The only company that has a 20x30 is Public Storage, and they charge $144 a month. And then the 20x10s, they charge $115 a month, right? So we're basically looking at all of the different facilities. We're comparing them, and then we're running numbers based on their average, okay, is what we're doing. So that's what the purpose of looking at the competition is. It's very, very important for you to be analyzing your competition so that you know what you should be doing. I mean, where you should be at in terms of pricing, because that pricing really fits into what your opportunity is going to be, right? Are we going to be at 60 cents, 70 cents? Where are we going to be at, in the next, 18 months for this property? Okay. Now we personally, we've ripped the Band-Aid and we just get it done and over with. Get the ones out that don't want to pay that much and stuff like that. The owner, he has not raised the rents in a couple of years. All right. He has not raised the rent since before COVID and even before that. Okay. Which is very, very typical. Very, very typical. Now, once you really start getting into looking at the numbers, you're going to want to learn how to look at the whole vision. But as you can see, based on a purchase price of $397,000, we're going to have a cap rate at 16%. We can sell it at an A cap, essentially, is what we can do. And our NOI is going to be around $62,000. Now, I don't want to minus the mortgage from that because I don't know what my mortgage is going to be. Am I going to partner with somebody and have no mortgage at all? Right? Or is somebody going to lend me the money and then I'm going to have debt on the property? Right? And it's really 6 one way, half a dozen the other. All that really entails is what is the risk level of your lenders. Some of my lenders want to have a lien on the property, and some of them, they just want to partner. Right. So it really depends on that. But you will be looking at, basically your gross potential rents minus any, minus all of your expenses is what creates your NOI. All right. So that is basically the property in a nutshell. And I would like to have your opinion now. Answer questions and then let me know, what do you think about this deal? Is this something that you would buy or something that you would not buy? I would love to hear some feedback on that while we answer questions.